Oh hey, come along as I sand and refinish these 99-year-old hardwood floors. Now this week, we've got kind of an interesting project going on. Number one, this is a little bit of a historical house in the city of Melbourne here in Central Florida. This home belonged to the Mathers family, I discovered as I was talking to the contractor about this job. Now the Mathers family, there's a famous bridge here in Melbourne called Mathers Bridge. And it was named after the people that used to own this house originally in 1924. So kind of interesting. And then I got all excited because I thought Mathers, maybe they're related to Marshall. And so I started looking up some Eminem family lineage and discovered I don't think it's the same family. So that was kind of disappointing. I wanted it to be true. It's not true. So anyway, we are working on this project this week though. You'll see in this room totally different wood. Now I know through my videos I talk a lot about Merritt Island pine. It's a local pine to our area. You can see it in the far room there. Lots of red, lots of yellow. In this room is heart pine. Now you can tell they do not match. Now I did not install these floors. This was already in here for me. I'm just doing the sanding and finish work. So the goal this week is to try and, well, we're doing a natural refinish on the Merritt Island pine, but we're going to try and stain that heart pine as best we can to make it not so obvious. And you'll see what I ended up doing. I'll be honest with you, I don't know that there was a perfect answer for it. Because these floors have so much red and so much yellow, when you're staining, you kind of have to choose one or the other. There's not a stain that's going to be able to show both the red and the yellow. It's going to skew one way or the other. It's either going to look too yellow or it's going to look too red. So it's kind of like we got to choose the lesser of two evils. So we decided to, and you'll see it on here, I took a picture of kind of like a sample board we did and try and figure out what's going to be the best option. And it seems like we decided that going towards the red was going to be the better option than going towards the yellow. So that's what we did, and you'll see me working on that here shortly. But as far as the actual refinish of the project, it was basically the same thing I'm always doing. We're roughing it off. We are then fine sanding it. We're doing all the edging. We are pulling corners, which you'll see a few clips of, that sort of thing. So here you see me doing some fine sanding through the main area of the floor. I like to see, it's a big difference there. You could tell that. A lot of people in the comments throughout the last year will say, "Oh, that's heart pine. That's not Merritt Island pine. What is that?" I could tell you they are night and day difference. Even in the hardness, heart pine you can dent it by. If you do any little thing, you can dent heart pine. Whereas this is heavy, sappy hardwood. It sands like concrete, so it's different. They're just totally different animals. So anyway, we're buffing the floor now. Here it is all sanded. And it's turning out pretty good for 99-year-old floors installed in 1924. Not looking too bad. Here you see the new floors, so I got that taped off. We're going to water pop and stain that, but first we're going to seal this because I need a color to try and match that stain to. So we're sealing it here with Bona Dry Fast Sealer. I use it all the time on these, historic floors. Try and get them look like they originally did. So putting that down, we're going to let it dry overnight. We're going to come the following day and start messing around with some stain colors. Now you'll see a board laying out in the room. I tried about 12 different stains. We ended up doing a mixture. And I'll tell you what the mixture was here in just a second as you see me water popping. So the mixture ended up being, I'm using a natural stain as kind of the base. So we went 8 parts natural, 1 part red oak, and 1 part early American. And you'll see the stain that we chose on the board is the farthest one on that board. So that's what the customer decided to go with. It skews red. But she thought that it wouldn't be catching your eye so much, I guess, is the best way to say it. So here you see me buffing it in. Heart pine is thirsty. It is thirsty wood. So I'm going over it and over and over it here, kind of trying to massage in that stain. So we let that dry, come back the following day. I actually did poly over the stain just to try and get that amber to come in as best as I could. So we did that, buffed it all together, and I didn't get a ton of coating clips. My little tripod that I used to hold my phone busted, and so I had to kind of start leaning my phone in weird places, and there was not awesome places to do it. So kind of weird camera angles. Actually, I think it turned out kind of cool on this one, but got to get a new tripod this week. So here you see me doing the middle coat, and here's the final coat, and then I have some kind of after pictures. You'll see the red room as well in the after pictures. But let me know what you think. Let me know what you would have done different, and thank you for watching. And sorry it's been a little bit since I posted a video. I know I'm overdue, but I've done a few projects lately that just weren't great ones to film, honestly. But I've got some cool jobs coming up, and I'll be happy to show you guys those along the journey. So here's that room as well. So that's how it turned out. I know it's on the red side, but obviously much better than it was. So all right, cool. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.